Yes, here we are. We're rolling again. And yes, we are still working on the Dynamotor, the Army Signal Corps Dynamotor made in 1952. It's a 24 volt dynamotor, but I did check on the side, and actually to get the 220 volts needed, I have to put in 28 volts. Well, luckily enough, on this power supply, it does have a place to adjust it. Over here, there's a little screw off to one side, and you can actually adjust it to 28 volts. And so I've done that to get, that's why I was not getting the right amount of voltage before. And that I needed to add a capacitor in there so that it wouldn't mess up the meter. Would have actually, it was going to mess that up too. So that's the other thing I had to go ahead and take care of. But everything's cleaned up. I just got to put the caps back on. Right now I have them off, so you can see it. See that it's perfectly clean. And basically it looks, well, it looks just like this, like that one. And what was this? Oh yeah. Basically, you know, your dynamotor is basically a motor and a generator is what it is, actually. That's why, you know, the internal structure is kind of like that, where you can, you have basically, it's basically a magnet inside there that's, you're revolving this big old coil around with the armature. And that's what's giving you your voltage that's coming out of there. So it all depends on what's going into it and how much voltage is going into it as to how much is going to be coming out of it. So, yeah, so anyway, we take a look at that, and I think that'll be it for right now. So let's go take a look. Okay, what we've got. So hopefully I don't bang you guys around too much here. Okay, and have to tilt down at an angle. We'll drop it down lower. I can show you can see the meter because we're going to need to see that. Well, right now I can show you this thing here. And as you can see, the commutator, it's all nice and clean. There's no problem. It's no longer black with carbon, and that was the main thing. The power supply over here, actually there's an adjustment right here. There's a little screw down here, right there. See it, that guy right there? You can adjust it with this. You just stick it in there and turn it. That's all you got to do. So you just set it up for the voltage you want. And yeah, on this it was 28 volts. So now let's take a look. Let me back up a little bit here. Get everything in the frame, and mostly the meter, so that we can see what we're doing here. Okay, so let's see, we'll turn the meter on. Okay, that's in the DC. It's not doing anything right now. Of course, nothing's turned on. So, when we turn it on, you won't, you see the scrambled mess of wires I got here. But anyhow, I'm going to use the Variac this time. And as you can see, it's actually doing better. We're up to 230 volts, so it does make a big difference, but it's fairly steady at 230 volts. So I'll have more than enough power for the B plus for this receiver. I don't think there'll be any problem at all. And as you can hear, the dynamotor is pretty quiet, even running on 28 volts. It's not overdriving it or anything. So there you go. That's pretty much how you clean it up. This I've been doing it with sandpaper and alcohol, and that's pretty much it. Let's see if that's too much light. Probably is. I'm going to take it back down. Yeah, actually it is too much light. So, yeah, the old dynamotor just cranking away. And the voltage is not a problem now. So, anyway, so this is another successful, well, I guess you would say a restoration, because this thing here is only 2 years younger than I am. So it's 68 years old, and it's still running. Just needs a little bit of cleanup work, and that's about it. So, I've just got to put the metal caps back there. Just got to put those back on, button it up, and it'll be all ready to be used on the ARC 5 receiver over here. So, let me go back here again. So yeah, these will go back on, and I actually do have to, I've got some dents in these caps, so I'm going to take those dents out too. Otherwise they'll interfere with some of the other parts. But anyway, there you are. That's going to be it for now. See you guys later.